Today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the best loadouts for each class in Grounded 2. This includes the armor, weapons, and mutations, so watch to the end to see what suits you the best. Alright, starting off with the first build, we're going to use the Assassin class. Now the armor headpiece we're going to use is the Ladybug faceplate. This is because it gives us the fighter armor which generates more threat so they don't attack more. This also gives us bargain block which drains their stamina. Now the resources you need are right here, is just Ladybug parts and berry leather. Now the wolf spoilers is what we use for the chest piece. This gives us the critical hit chance and the venom on hits. All you need is wolf spider chunks and silk rope and berry leather. Now finally we're going to use the snail shell greaves. This again is the fighter armor, and also it applies stun damage to targets, so you need 4 fragments which you can get from chests and anything like that. The weapon we're going to use is icicles, as it gives us the chilling attack and it also has the highest damage on any dagger. Obviously for the mutations we're going to use the assassin, gives us the extra critical hit chance, parry master for restoring stamina, and you could use the ambush one because it gives us extra damage. But personally I'm going to parry master. And then finally cardio fan for the exhaustion timer. Alright, so got a bombardier beetle here, and as you can see it's absolutely destroying him. Like every shot is instantly like 1 bar of health gone. Alright, so we've got a ladybug right here and it's weak to fresh, so this should be an easy fight. Already got 1 bar or and a half on a free combo. One's already half health. If I charge it up you can actually break the block, so if I charge up here, already she's 1 shot, but if I do it while she's blocking, it breaks it instantly, and you can just keep going on from there. As you can see from the exhaustion timer, it's very slow as it regenerates really quickly. Now let's move on to the next build, which is the club class. For this we're going to use the red ant club tier 2 weapon, as it is just by far the best club in the game. With this we use the full red ant armor set. This is because it gives us an extra bonus for the ant attack stamina, so anything that's made from red ant parts gives us extra stamina. So yeah, and get the guards as well. For the mutations we're going to use the smasher. Testing it out on a ladybug, as you can see the free hit is doing pretty good damage against, especially against a ladybug, and if you look at my stamina I'm not really using that much, which is really good. Charge it up and already he's stunned, so that's perfect, and then you can just get an easy kill like that. Alright, the third class we're going to be using is the bow build. This is going to use the wolf stringer, which is the best bow in the game at the moment, and then we're going to use any arrow. The new one is disruptor, use all stuff. We're going to use arrows, that's cheap and you get the most amount of it. The armor, we're going to use the marksman cap. This gives us extra bow attack with our bow, and it gives us the ranger armor. For the shoulder pads we're going to use the B ones. This is because it gives us a better draw and more resistance, but it is kind of hard to get because you need to kill a bunch of bees. Next up we're going to use the bee shin guards, and that's it. For the mutations we're obviously going to use the sharpshooter. This gives us the charged shot. Here we got a northern scorpion fighting a random wolf spider, so I'm going to get some few hots on. And if you put it back far enough you get a lucky little thing and it does extra damage, so that's why the marksman cap's really good, especially for this build. Now if you want to make this build even better you can use this trinket right here, which gives us extra quick charge from the crow feather. If we could charge up fully against this orb weaver, headshots does already like 3 bars, couple more hits, and it's dead. Alright, moving on to the spear build, we're going to be using the gloom skewer, which you can find on the map here inside the toxic anthill entrance. For the headpiece we use a snail shell cast. This gives us the fire and armor, the grub vest for quick charge, because it's going to be very good for the spear as you get loads more damage. The snail shell graves as well for the boots. Mutation wise we're going to use javelin and leer for the reflect damage, parry master for the perfect block, and also make sure you have a shield as well because it's a one-handed weapon. Here's a little quick test here, as again another ladybug. I'm sorry, ladybugs, don't hurt me, you can't hurt me. Anyways, the quick charge is very useful. As you can see I'm instantly breaking his blocking, his health is going down very quick. I think charging is the best, gets the most damage. You can throw as well, but this does use a lot of stamina. It's really up to you how you use a spear, if you just want to go for jab attacks then blocking, or if you want to charge it, or if you want to keep getting loads of spears and then just throw them. But this is only 1 of 1 spear in the game, so you can't repeat them or whatever or craft them, so you're going to have to be very careful when throwing it and not to glitch the game. The next build is the Blade class. We're going to use a Spicy Coltana, which gives us a sizzling attack against enemies. You get this by coming and completing the game. At the statue, you get a little recipe. To get the globs, you come to the spider den to get the key. And then you have to go all the way over here to get the chest, which has the globs in them. Armor wise, we can use the Wolf Hood. This is basically just for venom attacking and dashing. Or you can use the Northern Mask. This is pretty up to you, really. And we're going to use the North Spalders. And we're going to use the North Breaches or the Grub Leggings, up to you for the quick charge. Obviously for the mutations we use Blade Master. This is better for swords. You can actually use Frenzy for this one because basically it just gives us more attack. We've got Blue Butterfly right here, and as you can see, 3 hits and he's gone. Orb Weaver Jr., this guy's about to get charge it, look at that. Half his health is gone with 1 attack. If I do it again, he's dead. Alright, so the second last build, we're going to use the Little Fist one. This one, literally, you can use any armor piece because there's literally nothing you can do with Little Fist, so it's pretty much up to you. And finally, the Mage build, we're going to use the Whittle Wizard mutation. And then we're going to use the Glacial Sting or the Scorching Orb stave. It's kind of up to you, really. It just depends on what enemies you're trying to kill. The Butterfly whole entire armor piece is what you're going to use because it's better for Mage. And it also gives you different things on each piece. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, boy.